Welcome. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side A.
But anytime you want, you never leave.
So... He's trying to be quiet. Do it super loud now. Do it into the mic again.
No, I'm right.
Doing it into the microphone?
What? You've never said anywhere.
Oh shit.
Guys, welcome to the Tidepool Orchestra episode number 37.
I want Gannon!
Gannon is gone now. He died.
And welcome.
My name is Brian. Here with me today we have Noah. I'm going to point at your screen. So say hello,
Alex.
Noah.
Okay.
I think it's different setup.
It is.
I'm telling people in the audience based on how I'm recording it. That's Alex in the corner.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
And that's Patrick.
I want to go home.
You are home. What?
I'm not at home.
Okay, so we are waiting on Mike and Gannon.
Home is where your
now.
heart is.
Home is where your heart is, yes.
Alright, what are the
Heart's
topics?
in my
Okay, so
chest.
Mike wanted to talk about the Projared controversy that started last night.
Fucking shit.
God damn it.
I
don't know
have had
anything about
exactly
that.
enough
Why
to
am I
drink.
here?
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, starting off, who the fuck is a Projared?
He's a game grump. Or was a game grump.
No, he was not. Projared was his own separate video game guy. He did video game videos.
He was with Normal Boots, wasn't he?
Yes, with the
Okay.
fabled Jontron. And that's how he met Aaron from Game
I know
Grumps.
Johnson.
So, anyway, let's talk about Projared. Alex,
Okay.
you start, I think, because you probably know more about it, or does Noah know more about it?
From what I've gathered, I'm going to set my bottle down now. So from what I've gathered, it would appear that Projared was cheating on his wife with this other girl named Holly.
Mhm.
And when his wife found out about it, he blocked her on Twitter.
It was
like-
so good.
That's a good response.
He blocked her on Twitter, and then on his Twitter said that they amicably found a solution and agreed to a divorce. And she couldn't... Amicably. And she did not see that until hours later when somebody asked her about it, and she's like, no, he blocked me, in fact. It's not exactly going great.
It's not exactly amicable at all. Also, apparently, some of Jared and the other girl's nudes leaked? Question mark?
They sure did. Mike sent a couple to me against my wishes.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that they leaked, but like people trying to post them on 4chan would get 404'd immediately. They'd get taken down and banned.
Well,
And this happened last night.
Yeah, this is really recent.
So Mike was on the 4chan video game board, and he kept sending me screenshots of threads right before they would 404, and then he was like saving all of the images, and it was great. Meanwhile, the girl that he was cheating on his wife with, Holly, was married to Ross Donovan of Game Grumps and Steam Train and all of that. So, not
So it's
super...
a double cheat.
It's a double cheat.
It's double cheating.
Mike
Hey,
is
Mike,
here.
We're
Mike,
talking about the cheating.
we're talking
Hey
about
Mike, no
the
offense,
Projared.
but you look like the main character from Yeek. That shitty turn-based RPG.
Why would you turn on your camera and join call if you were not ready and you were just going
God
to lean over
damn
for
it,
a couple
Mike,
minutes?
I'm gonna hurt you.
I'm here, you sons of bitches.
Listen,
Hey, your mic isn't muted.
Mike's mic is not muted.
Correct.
Mike,
Mike
It's
has a
flipped up,
Very
though.
observant.
Mike has
Hang
a
on.
fancy mic.
I'm trying
I
to
do.
find this tweet because
I have a very fancy mic.
Mike, we're talking about the Projared thing. You have
Oh shit,
you have
okay.
notes.
Hang on. I have the best tweet that from someone I follow.
Are you not gonna do cam?
First thing this morning.
No, Alex doesn't have a camera.
Hold on.
We already-
First thing this morning. Sounds like a lot of people aren't very Projared right now.
This is goodbye.
Fucking, he just walks away. So JonTron got pulled into all of this, and he just posted a random shitpost tweet early this morning.
That dipshit thinks. Fuck him.
Right, but he tweeted just a random shitpost, and somebody's like, "Wow, this is really good. It must be why you're on trending right now."
Yeah, that's the only reason. Legitimately, and it's pretty great.
So,
Nice.
gosh, apparently
Dunk him
what
like a
happened. Apparently what happened is, well, Holly and Projared were going out on business trips together. They would just get a motel room together. And Ross, you can stay at home. It's nothing big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Wait.
as also Heidi.
Heidi is
Both of them.
Heidi
Projared's soon
is,
to be ex-wife.
there must be a word for that, right? Like anti-fiance.
Uh,
I don't know. It's a shit show, my man.
It sure is.
My guy.
yeah, absolutely.
My friend.
So, Mike, did you have any? Sorry, Alex, go.
No, I was just saying it's not good. It's bad.
Yeah.
Gannon's here to restore the balance,
Jesus.
Patrick is freaking out
Perfectly
about him.
balanced, as all things should be.
right? Gannon changed his name to Ganos, and he has a Thanos picture, and everything is good. Everything's
Well, he
good.
changed it back to Mayday Maniac, I think. Maybe.
He changed it
No,
in our
only
fan
in this chat.
Discord. Yeah.
In the
Oh,
fan
Yeah,
Discord, it's still
classic
Ganos.
consciousness.
Okay.
So did
What are
anyone?
we talking about, lads?
Did anyone of
Talking
us
about
actually?
something cheating wife. Not
Did any
don't
of us
care.
actually watch
Actually, a lot of people
Projared,
care.
or-
Like 75,000 plus people cared.
Yeah, yeah. He
Play
lost
the harmonica.
75,000 subscribers
harmonica.
and going in the last 24 hours.
Harmonica. Play the thingy song thing. Sorry.
Calm down.
A piece of paper.
Bro, Mike, that is a very balanced shirt you got on.
Thanks, buddy.
Hold on. Let me see here.
That's Gano.
Is that a Hawaiian shirt?
He
I'm
actually.
gonna eat you.
I heard Mike tell the story about this shirt. He went back in time and bought it from 1990s Nickelodeon.
Actually, I bought it for $10 at
Do
Walmart.
you have the time stone?
Okay. Bring it
Do you have
back.
the time stone? Yeah, I don't need that back, please. Out of my
Also,
face.
this is a work shirt. Is the great thing. I wear this shirt to work in
I
public.
get it. You work at Pixar now. It's great.
I wish.
Do you though?
I would not be poor right now if I worked at Pixar.
Did we want to say
Yeah,
anything
but
more
he's
about the
working
pro?
on the bajillionth
Well,
Toy Story movie?
I had a lot to say on the topic, but I guess it's kind of derailed at this point, so it doesn't matter.
No, just
No,
Well,
let's get back on
jumping
track.
in. Yeah, let's jump on track. You know, just kind of jump in and see how it feels. You know, like how he did with.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
All right, so
Ryan.
People are saying that Holly actually is attracted to Projared because of how much he looks like a bird.
looks like a bird. Yeah,
Get ready to pick up your stuff.
it makes sense. It checks out.
What?
Because Holly's whole thing is she loves birds so much, and
Yeah,
that's
she
actually
has, like,
why she likes
Pigeon
JonTron
rehabilitation
at first.
things and because of Jacques.
Yeah, because JonTron had two birds, but then JonTron's controversy happened because apparently he said, like, I don't know, 1488 sort of thing, and then, like, he got pulled from Game Grumps, which doesn't make any sense because Aaron has been recorded saying the N-word. So
So is Danny.
I
yeah.
remember him actually using that frequently in Metal Gear Awesome.
Yeah.
When he would play Vulcan Raven.
They had a Game Grumps episode where they did Animal Crossing City Folk, and he just screamed it into the mic, and even JonTron was offended, and they censored it.
Yep.
So that's interesting. But
Yep.
anyway, so enough about those
They're all
guys.
bad, I get it.
Yes, it is perfectly balanced. Gannon, please stop typing because it's going into my desktop audio. Cool. Projared was from Normal Boots, which was associated with JonTron. JonTron became part of Game Grumps and associated with Ross, who was his roommate at the time, and Holly, which is Ross's, at the time, girlfriend. They got married. Projared liked Holly, I guess, and Holly liked bird-shaped people. And then JonTron got fired and ended up moving to New York. And then... Is all this right? Mike's nodding.
This is a correlative timeline, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the correlative timeline where Holly and Ross were having difficulties last fall. This is September 2018, and they were going to break up. And then we find out just last night that one of the reasons was because she was sleeping with Projared.
It's not confirmed, but it's also not denied that Ross found out about it, and that's why the split happened, or if the split happened because of it, but not because Ross found out. That's still not. That's still kind of up in the air. But
I would feel bad for Ross, except his Mario Maker levels are so evil.
Oh well, yeah, but
so
just because he makes
it.
sadistic levels doesn't mean he deserves to have his heart ripped out and stomped on.
He gets his heart ripped out and then broken in perfect balanced halves.
Look, man, as someone who's been cheated on and divorced, it's a really fucked up thing to happen to someone.
I'm sorry.
What did I say? You had to clean up your crap.
But yeah, Normal Boots has actually completely dropped Projared. He's lost 73,000 plus subscribers in a span of 20 hours.
Gannon left.
Dude's not coming back
to
from
this
this
stuff up. Patrick left.
All right, bye. Pat.
Dude's not coming back from this.
No.
Also, like half the internet has seen his dick at this point.
I've seen
glad
censored.
you waited until the minors. Right after the minors are gone. That's when you say it. That's.
Oh, can't say it anymore.
Nope, that's why I stopped. That's why I chose my perfect timing to just throw it in there. Also, he's
phrasing.
There have been accusations of certain nature of things and of what he had fans do. Fans of a certain age group.
Hey, let's talk about alpha males and beta males. Am I right?
Yeah, let's transition directly into that.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a good
you mean
idea.
that thing that doesn't exist? And
No, it doesn't exist. I actually kind of want to talk about that a little bit because incels latch on. And it's this whole idea of alpha males, beta males, gamma males.
So I had not heard of gamma males.
I hadn't either. Is that like the Hulk?
No, it's not like the Hulk, Mike. It's not a mutant. I think the idea is
not a mutant.
He's a human that was affected by gamma radiation.
I think the idea is the alpha males. You got your Chads and your Trevors, the football player jocks, and then you got beta males, which typically had been construed as like a submissive male. But then I think
you're pointing at Patrick. Please don't.
I don't know who you're pointing.
Sorry, I'm not trying to point. I'm just throwing my hands around. So then they added gammas and omegas in order to make it
like the wolf pack analogy.
Like the wolf pack analogy, where beta's no longer like necessarily submissive. They're just like they're the alpha's friends, but they're not top dog.
Didn't they recently figure out that the wolf pack analogy isn't even real anyway? Like wolves don't actually act like that.
The person
wolves don't have that hierarchy.
Alpha wolf
not for wolves.
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
You could not recreate it, and he found out later on in further observation that the whole alpha wolf thing was just the parents. The other wolves were following the other wolves because that was their parents, and they were showing them how to do shit. Yep. There's no such thing as an alpha wolf.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, wolves don't follow it. Apparently, apes do show kind of a pecking order like that, similar to that, but they don't even really adhere to it. But the reason why I want to talk about it is because it's shown as like this very tough guy sort of ideology, and it's what really is it's astrology. That's really all it is.
Hold
It's
up,
just
what?
a way for these
Astrology?
it's a way
What?
for these dudes to try. It's a
mic
way
cut
for
out.
these dudes to try to define each other. Astrology for men.
Oh, metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's in the same vein of something like astrology, where people buy into it because
They buy
oh,
into it
that's so
and
me.
try to put a label on themselves, try to box themselves into a certain sort of way of thinking and a certain way of categorizing others.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In a way, that's not necessarily people's fault either, because the human brain has a tendency to try and categorize things to make information simple to comprehend and understand and categorize.
That's why people gravitate towards shit like that.
Yep.
It's why when you tell people that there's more categories to something than they originally thought, they get upset.
Yeah, it's also the reason that people who have a lesser understanding on how things work kind of cling to those things more substantially than others.
Patrick, are you doing the Brady Bunch theme in your head right now? It's pretty great.
Okay.
On my screen, he's just pointing at Alex.
Oh.
He was pointing at a couple of different people. It's pretty interesting.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it is pretty much style.
I'm sorry, Ganon is now doing flossing dances, so...
Is that what that is?
This is
Did you guys see
upsetting.
Shazam? Shazam did the floss.
I didn't see
Yeah.
Shazam.
Did you
I
guys...
saw
yourself now.
What? Who's
No, I don't want to know about Shazam and him doing the floss. I don't want.
Patrick's
none
just
in my
going to
house.
No, but it was funny. Funny. It made sense.
Patrick, don't go to us.
Right, it did make sense, because
No, it
Shazam is
doesn't.
like a 12, 13-year-old kid
Yeah,
who's in the body of a
care.
superhero, so that
It's
makes
like when
sense.
Thor was playing Fortnite. It's like it's
Yeah.
not needed. It's not
Thor-
needed. None of that.
No,
Not in
I
my
don't
house.
know. You said you haven't seen... No, you said you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, but at one point Thor is playing Fortnite.
No.
Does
Just-
Thor do the floss?
More
No.
reason not to watch it.
No, but Hulk dabs.
Yeah.
I
This
love
is why I tried
comic
to kill.
book movies.
This is why, because I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I tried to wipe out half the universe, because I was just hoping they would die, and not dab or play Fortnite.
Patrick's bored, and
That's
so
why
he's just
Shazam was
doing
fun.
things.
It was also kind of gruesome at some points, which
What?
really surprised
Yeah.
me.
I loved that movie
I'm
so
Thanos.
much.
Get out of my chair. What are you doing? Hashtag real problems, guys. Am I
It's
right?
true, you're not in the chair, so they have claim.
Guys, I just realized something that Avengers Endgame pointed out. We don't have enough girls to pull together.
Huh?
Because Avengers Endgame has a scene where all of the girls are together in the fight to show off how many girl characters they have. I just realized we don't have a single
No.
female
Stop it now.
podcaster.
Stop it now.
We can never. We can
I
never.
just trying to tell you for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
We
God.
don't have any females. We need females. We need to expand. Now we're
Cat's
just
been on
turning
the
back
show.
and do like a little.
Cat has been on the
Let's listen to
show.
Mike.
Who's Cat? I don't even know who Cat is.
That's my fiance. She's also the
Noobers?
graphic designer.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
We need at least 2 girls to beat the Bechdel test, and they need to talk to each other and not to any of us or about any of us, which is difficult to plan.
Well, let's do it over moms to a podcast. That'd be epic.
God, no. No.
no, no,
Can't
no,
go
no, no.
about this. I'll be disowned.
What?
I've already been disowned.
Yeah, my parents don't know about this podcast.
That's probably for the best.
Exactly.
Oh fuck! You beat me to it.
Like, Alex has
Ugly.
met my family. He knows what's up.
You're ugly. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
Is that where Mike's parents
remember
were?
Miss Criswell? Remember Miss Criswell?
We told our teacher about it, and she was like, "No," she said yeah, and I was like, "Yeah, you did. You're ugly. Kill yourself."
They told their teacher about me. I don't know what to think.
Oh,
about.
no.
Oh,
We
These are
called
dark
you
God.
Brian Orchestra because we don't know your last. We didn't know your last name then.
Brian
No,
Orchestra? That's
Brian,
fitting.
Yeah.
do it, you won't, pussy.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll reverse time, bro. I'll reverse time. I can do that.
Brian, Brian, if you do that, who's gonna upload it to the YouTube and edit it?
That's true. Fuck, Brian, you can't do it.
That's true.
on
If I
live.
died, nobody would ever be able to edit anything, ever.
Ever again.
What
I'm
if I
sorry.
started recording?
Oh.
Patrick, are you
Do
gonna
it for the
record?
views.
Patrick's
Nice
gonna
profile,
hit
Mike.
record and then put this on his own channel before I get a chance to edit everything.
What do you mean? My own channel. Ha ha ha!
What the hell?
Alright, that's enough of that.
Do you guys ever get sad sometimes?
I'm gonna
All
kill
the
you.
time. Constantly and forever.
Alex, remember
Why do
when
you
we
think I'm
started?
drinking right now?
Alex, remember when we started this podcast 7 years
It's
ago?
a problem.
We started it 7 years ago, and it was so good for a while.
Was it?
No,
Are you sure?
it really wasn't. I hope nobody goes
never
back and
was.
listens to this.
I went back and I listened to that first episode and I just
It's-
fucking hated every second of it. Why
It's-
did you do this to me?
It's pretty fucking. The second episode was alright.
I'm
I like the episode where I got
Bro!
to talk. Where I got to talk.
Gannon. Remember
Where
the
the
milk
fuck
and
did Mike
cigarettes?
go?
I
I
don't
don't know where Mike went. Oh, there he is.
It's the vape
I like the
ninja.
episode. I like the episode where I got to talk about North Sentinel Island. That was a fun episode.
That was a fun episode.
Gannon, bro. Remember the milk and cigarettes?
Hey.
Shh.
What the fuck?
We don't talk about that.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
At
not
least
gonna
I
talk about
can.
it.
You can, but I can't.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
Remember when we played Warframe and that was fun?
I do remember that. That was fun.
Hey, Mike. Remember when we played Portal 2 and that was fun?
I need to upload those.
I need to upload the rest of Super
We
League.
played
I
Portal
wasn't gonna
2.
fucking say it, but yeah. What happened with that? We have like 7 episodes that need to be uploaded.
You talking to me?
Yes. Noah?
Okay, sorry, because it sounded like Mike was answering that. So what had happened was I
I guess it applies to both of us because there's 7 episodes of Portal 2 that need uploaded.
I fell asleep while uploading to YouTube, and my screensaver went on, and my computer went to sleep. So it uploaded those first 2 episodes that you combined together, and it didn't upload anything else. So I just haven't bothered uploading, and I'm sorry.
Incredible.
That's fine.
Patrick,
Sorry,
stop
Alex.
playing Simon.
I'm green.
Fine.
You're looking at his Simon board. Hey, tag yourself. I'm red.
I have nothing else to do.
I guess I'll be pink.
Why am I here?
I guess I'll be pink.
I don't know.
Well,
why are any of us
Why are you here? It's just
That's-
a question. You're turning your light on and off and playing Simon during the
What's the
podcast.
point of
Why are we
existing?
still here? Just to
Just to
suffer.
suffer.
Feel my arm, my leg, even my fingers. The comrades I've
Phantom
lost.
pain.
The phantom pain, more like the cringy line.
These are dark times, Brian.
No, the cringy line was when he was like, "They
I was
play
going to
us
see
like
Dark
a
Times.
goddamn
I'll give you
shit
Dark
all."
Times.
You know what's sad is these are dark times and this is
Mike,
what's sad is these are dark times and this is still one of our better episodes.
yeah.
Because we're all here.
Well,
Well, I mean, no. But
Oh no, Bertrand's not.
Stop talking over Alex.
Yeah, Nick isn't. If Nick gets here, then we can
Talk.
finally perfect this. But
Let
then
Alex
we'll be
talk.
unbalanced.
What were you saying, Alex?
huh? I was saying something.
It sounded like something.
Since when? I don't talk. I don't speak
True.
to people. I don't know things.
You're not
I
even
don't do
present half the
stuff.
time.
I love Alex.
I love him
Alright,
too.
just to add Patrick to the conversation.
I love him more.
Patrick, tell these men about milk and cigarettes.
Is that a thing we're doing now?
Is it like
I
the
need to add
promised
Patrick.
land
Patrick
for like?
is-
Wanna know why? Cause nobody cares about milk and cigarettes.
Come on, man, it's our masterpiece.
It's our
People
People who
masterpiece.
eat, people who
about
smoke and eat cereal care about milk and cigarettes.
No,
Could you just give me some
What?
cigarettes? There, that's milk and cigarettes.
no,
No,
don't do that.
You're like 13. No.
I would if I could.
Tell them about the rap. Tell them what the rap's about.
No. It's
Come on.
about-
Patrick is the youngest person right now by at least
Yeah.
a year.
We could
He's
talk
a
about
little
this
baby
later.
boy. Tidepool Orchestra podcast. show thing.
What do you guys think when you think the words Tidepool Orchestra?
I think.
Suicide.
Oh God, please kill me.
This
Get
is not
heavy
a
real
good
quick.
sign, because that
No,
is
actually-
also what I think.
No, what I actually heard about when I saw it was like a bunch of like sea cucumbers.
Mike,
like, playing
change
the
your
violin.
avatar, please, for the love of God.
I'm sorry.
Whose
I'm
avatar?
sorry.
Mike's
Oh, Mike.
avatar
Did
is...
you see it?
Who's Avatar?
Oh yeah,
Who's-
that avatar. That's not good, bro.
It's
Who
not...
is Avatar?
Not
Anyways.
gonna lie, my guy. Kinda cringe.
So what I actually first
Kinda?
thought when I saw
Kinda.
Tidepool Orchestra was like a bunch of like sea cucumbers playing the violin.
I was going for like super cringe.
Do you know where I got the idea for that name?
You did it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
that's right.
surprise! 7 years history time.
I came up with the name Tidepool Orchestra.
Right, that's right. What was your thought process behind Tidepool Orchestra?
So I would. Oh god, I'm kind of drunk right now.
Aren't we all? Aren't
I'm not.
four of
I'm
us?
No, because some of us aren't old enough to drink.
Aren't
All
a
right,
third
so-
of us?
Oh, I
So
wish.
I watched a Vsauce episode, and they showed this site where you could make little fucking amoebas that play music, and I was like, oh look, it's a little amoeba orchestra like you'd find in a Tidepool sample, and that was it. That's where the name came from.
Guys, can we change the name of this podcast?
No.
What?
So
I have a
what?
special guest.
Oh, did you get cat?
No,
Oh.
it's the alcohol that almost killed me.
And with that,
No.
maybe we should segue into side B.
I wish you never found my channel.
You're listening to the Tidepool Orchestra.
Oh, bad Mike.
I wish
Bad
you
Mike.
never-
Prison Mike.
End of side A. Please continue on side B.
Yes, do the intermission now
let's go
because I hit
forward.
record.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the intermission where everything is perfectly balanced. Ganos and his children love it this way. Because remember, children, I am inevitable. And everything is balanced as it should be.
So are
Roll
we just
tape.
are we just spoiling Endgame then?
No.
Guys-
I saw it, but
What
I
was
don't
your
wanna vote. I
favorite
don't wanna
part? What was your favorite part about Avengers
Ooh.
Endgame? Noah, you don't have to answer this, but
Okay.
just kind of agree with me. My favorite part
Wait,
is the
no,
very
okay.
empowering moment with all of the girls coming
Oh
together.
my god, I'm gonna
What?
kill you.
Just
I'm gonna
all
kill
of the
you.
girl superheroes show up at the same
You
time
was
and
just talking about how you
place.
hated that part.
It's the
You was like, that part was so dumb.
Ganos does not approve of you, Brian.
it's the
God, Alex!
It's not
There's balance!
balance.
It's very balanced, which came in his room earlier.
Hey Alex, we're recording right now, and now there's too many people, and it's not
I hate you.
balanced. I'm sorry.
It's not balanced anymore. Ganos doesn't like this. Ganos does not like this.
Balanced anymore.
Alex, what's up?
This isn't balanced.
Shut the fuck up.
Balance!
Shut the fuck up, Gannon. I'm talking to my good friend Alex. Up there.
Nobody
All right.
cares.
Welcome to the Tidepool Orchestra podcast number 37. Alex, you're part
Caller
of
number 37.
We're in the intermission, and we were talking about the new Avengers movie. Have you seen it?
No, I have not.
Oh. Nobody
I like-
spoil it.
I like
Oh,
it.
Dies.
I liked it when Bruce Willis found out he was dead at the end of the movie.
Don't you mean Bruce Banner? No.
No, Bruce Willis. He was a ghost the whole movie, dude.
The whole movie, it
Oh, I
turns
see
out.
what you're doing. You spoiled the ending of a completely different film as a joke.
Did you know it's almost impossible to spoil James Cameron's Avatar?
Because it's so bad?
They're making 4 more of them.
Jesus fucking Christ, kill me now.
They have it planned out up until 2023. That's when Avatar
Gannon,
5
where
comes
did you
out.
go?
I remember when
Gannon?
he announced that they were making a bunch of sequels to Avatar, almost entirely as a response to that post that was like, hey, do you remember literally anything about this movie that came out 2 years ago?
I was at my family's house for dinner last night, and they were talking about, yeah, Avatar was good. I'm like, oh yeah? Name one character from that movie. And none of them could.
I honestly can't. Not aside from, what's his name? Jake Sully.
Okay, you have successfully named one character from James Cameron's Avatar.
It's the only character name I remember.
I think it's the only character with a name, come to think of it.
It's Pocahontas in space.
Nah, it's Dances with Wolves mixed with Pocahontas in space.
And they're blue, and their hair touches. They touch their hair together. It's very... They touch their hair, they touch their hair together.
Gannon, we can't hear you, dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
What did you do to your mic?
You hear me now?
We got you good. We can hear you now.
Are we good on the intermission
I was
now?
talking.
I think we're good on the intermission now. What do you guys think?
That
Is
was
the
the
intermission good?
intermission. Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God.
Mike's gonna join in. Hit stop recording, Brian.
Okay.
I don't know if it's recording yet,
Mhm.
but welcome to the perfectly balanced Tidepool Orchestra Side B.
That was a pretty good segue, man. Gotta hand it to
It
you.
was.
Unlike other things you do, it didn't suck entirely.
Wow. Got
You
it.
guys want to see some perfect balance?
Yes! Perfect balance!
Mike,
can I
don't
just-
get hurt.
If that chair breaks.
Guys, can we call
Hey,
this
Brian?
episode? Can we call this episode the Projared Fair and Balanced Report?
Can we,
Brian,
Mm-hmm.
I have a genuine question.
Okay.
How did you find my channel?
Zia.
Oh.
We were gonna record an episode and I didn't have a topic, and Zia's like, "Look at this kid. He's funny. You should get him on the show." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right."
And then we immediately got him on the show.
Oh, why?
To blame but yourself.
That's true.
Why
Hey.
didn't I delete it sooner?
Brian, Brian, I got a suggestion.
Okay.
I swear.
Can we just call this podcast?
Call it what?
Balance.
Call it what?
Can we just call it?
Okay. Let me get out my cell phone telephone. Beep boop beep 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 beep
He
boop
means call it as in call it quits.
beep
Yeah.
beep beep.
Oh, it's sweaty. Ew.
I'm teasing. Mike, how you doing with that surfing there, buddy? With your Hawaiian shirt.
I wish I was Mike.
I'm gonna get my wife. 1 second.
You have a
Why
wife?
do you wish you were me? I hate me.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mike, guess what?
Yeah.
I also hate you.
Yeah!
Come fucking play Skullgirls with me, coward.
You
Dude,
coward.
Fighters have the
Asshole.
Huh?
Fighters has new characters.
It does?
Yeah.
What are the characters?
So my wife has recovered from the incident that happened with
I don't-
Spider-Man.
I don't
She's
like-
recovered.
I don't like any of
As
what you
you
just
said.
said and are saying.
Do you remember? We don't
Me
talk
neither.
about it anymore. But do you remember the video I made on How Strong Spider-Man? My video. She recovered from the incident, and now she's back.
Hey, Mike, I
Yeah.
have a question for you.
Yeah.
How strong is Mysterio?
Yeah, let's talk about Spider-Man.
That's
He's
a new
evil
topic.
strong.
Hey, let's talk about how the Spider-Man trailer coming out before Endgame even came out sucked all of the tension out of that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, they're
Because
cluttering
you
it
know
too
he's
close
gonna
together.
come back.
They're putting it too
know
close
he's
together.
come back.
Like they put out Suicide
what's-
Squad right after Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
Not everybody saw Batman versus Superman, so they went to see Suicide Squad. Like the very first scene is just so Superman is fucking dead, and everybody's like, "Why didn't you space him out further?" Meanwhile, Captain Marvel
Yeah.
still in theaters, Avengers Endgame still in theaters, and you have to watch Captain Marvel first, and then they put out the trailer for the
And
Spider-Man Far From Home, and you have to see Avengers Endgame and Captain Marvel before you watch the trailer.
Well, I actually see. We went to the theater and we watched Endgame, and then we came back later and watched Captain Marvel.
Mike,
Yeah,
did you change shirts?
yeah.
Why?
This is
The other one
Met
was too
Gala!
The other one was too hot. This one's like more breathable.
I'm too loud. I'm sorry.
This one has it has flamingos on it.
It's okay, Brian. I accept you for who you are.
Brian, zoom in on my flamingos,
Don't tell me what to fucking edit.
Mike.
please.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Alex.
Did you know that ovnifagos don't eat flamingos?
I didn't. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Did you all watch that?
Jake Gyllenhaal!
Did you see the extended cut that was released the next day?
No.
So the extended cut trailer shows that Mysterio is from Earth 833, and that the universe he went to is Earth 616, which is not true because 616 is the mainline Marvel Comics universe. Stop putting on more clothes, Mike.
Not only that,
That's not a.
but
That's
isn't
not
that
close.
the
That's like a
original
cell.
number of the beast, according to earlier transcripts of the Bible?
Yes, and the reason that the Marvel Universe for the mainline comics is 616 is because it was named by Alan Moore as a way of saying that Marvel sucks compared to DC. Because when he was
Hey.
writing for DC, he was doing all of these like angels and everything, and then when he switched over to Marvel, he's like, yeah, Marvel is like the devil. So,
Hey,
but they've
you know
already
something?
established that the MCU is Earth 1999
When did they establish that?
in the Iron Man tie-in comics from 2008.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what you're saying is
You
they're
know what I
retconning.
just realized?
What?
Comics are dumb.
Sure
Yes.
fucking are.
Shut your whore mouth.
They are.
Comics are so fucking dumb, you guys.
Sorry, Mike.
So, are they gonna do, like, multiverse shit now?
Yeah, he says
Is that the
multiverse in
plan?
the trailer. That is absolutely the plan.
It's almost like they're
And-
riding the coattails of Spider-Verse.
It's funny that you say that. There was a leaked Sony email from 3 months ago saying that they were trying to get in contact with Andrew Garfield and/or Tobey Maguire for the upcoming Spider-Man movie that deals with the multiverse.
Okay.
So live action Spider-Verse. I hope they get Andrew Garfield. He was amazing. He's the best Spider-Man.
He's kind of a dick, though.
Fuck you.
Fair enough. Mike,
It's
what
a
the
good point.
fuck are you doing?
It's a good point.
What?
You can't retort that.
What is Mike
What are you
doing?
doing with boots on you hands? You
Looks
boots
like-
too big for you hand.
Looks
Hey,
like
Noah.
Vermin Supreme.
Hey
Yeah.
Noah, I want to thank you for being the professional one who is on camera, not doing anything stupid, and not drinking.
Oh,
Hey,
you're welcome.
fuck you. You're lucky I'm here.
I
It's
am lucky
true.
you're here.
Dumb
So you're gonna chase.
motherfucker.
See, the thing is, the Alex is a very rare creature that only comes out of hibernating once every so often, and you're going to scare them off.
They say that every
Nothing.
Saturni rose has its thorn.
I'm gonna fucking hurt you. Brian, listen.
I'm listening.
Ugly. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you.
Yep.
Give me $200.
Don't have $200, but the rest of it, pretty on point. Gotta agree with
Every
you.
time you say that, I mouth it out, so it's gonna look like it's coming from me in the video.
So,
I bet you mount some other things too, don't you?
do you want me to come up with another topic or show and tell?
I've got a topic.
What's up?
Alex,
Let's
topic.
talk about this topic. This is fucking great. Bethesda plagiarized a D&D adventure.
When they made a Elder Scrolls?
Yeah, they made an Elder Scrolls tabletop adventure, and they straight up plagiarized a D&D adventure called The Black Road.
That's pretty funny.
Like, there are a lot of, like, there's a lot of flavor text in there where it's like, oh, you changed literally one word.
Wow.
And, like, they even have, like, in The Black Road, there's a priestess character. In the Elder Scrolls tabletop adventure one, it's the same exact name for a priest. Like, it's flagrant. It's
How did they
hilarious.
think they're going to get away with that?
Well, this is Bethesda. Didn't they also make Fallout 76?
They ruined Fallout. I'm going to just throw that out there. They ruined Fallout.
Fallout 3 came out, and Bethesda ruined Fallout forever.
What happened to the other, like, 72, 73 of them?
Ryan?
Fallout 3 was an okay game, but it didn't compare to the original. Yeah, it didn't compare to the original, and Obsidian managed to make it better with New Vegas, but then...
Hell yeah. You mean the people that originally made Fallout took the Fallout 3 engine and made a better Fallout 3 than Fallout 3 was?
Obsidian was Black Isle? They were remnants of Black Isle or Interplay?
Right.
Okay, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to trip you up there. I was just confused. But,
I think you're right. It's been a minute since I actually read up on that shit.
Obsidian made a great Fallout game on the Fallout 3 engine, and then Bethesda just carried...
the same people that worked on the original Fallout games were in Obsidian at the time, and they worked on Fallout New Vegas. So yeah, it was a way better Fallout than Fallout 3.
Way better. And I'm like the only person I know that feels that way. My brothers like Fallout 3 more. My wife likes Fallout 3 more than New Vegas, but...
Well, I think, like, Fallout 3 has a little bit better in terms of, like, being able to actually explore the environment, whereas New Vegas feels a bit railroaded, where it's like there's a particular path that you're supposed to take, and if you don't take it, you get mauled to death by death claws.
Yeah, like if you try to cut through Quarry Junction to avoid Prim and...
which is like the only real alternate path, so it just feels kind of weird.
You know what I would do when I started that game?
It was,
I would play Caravan with the guy in the gas station and get like 1,000 caps or however much I need to get a stat upgrade in the New Vegas Medical Clinic. And I would get the necessary money I needed, sneak through Quarry Junction, avoid getting any experience, and then I would go and upgrade my intelligence to 10 at the New Vegas Medical Clinic. And sneak through Quarry Junction through there in like my first hour of gameplay. I'm munchkin the shit out of that game.
I love Munchkin. I've never actually played Munchkin, but I love the term.
You haven't played Munchkin?
Dude, you saw exactly how much time I get to play Magic.
I miss playing D&D.
Me too.
I started the D&D
on the channel.
I did that fucking last week, Mike.
I'm saying all of us. All of us.
Patrick's leaving, I guess.
Bye, Patrick. I love you.
Don't say that.
Platonically as a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, like I have to clarify?
I don't know.
And then Fallout 4 happened, and it was
Guys, I'm drunk for the first time in 3 months. I don't feel very good.
Sit down.
No.
Sit down. Stop standing on the chair and spinning around while drinking. That seems like a dumb idea.
I'm not standing or sitting.
Some more.
I am standing, but I'm not... Alex, you're right.
I'm not standing or sitting.
I'm right about everything, including my especially good opinions about Fallout games.
I'm gonna fall.
Fallout 4 was bad, but there were a couple of likable characters, such as Nick Valentine.
I like Fall Mike, too.
I like the fact that... Oh, go ahead.
No, what did Brian say? I'm sorry?
I like watching Fall Mike 3.
What were you saying, Noah?
In Fallout 4, one of the things that I liked was that power armor felt more like a vehicle than it did art.
Okay, yeah, no, I
That's something I felt
definitely like that. It felt weightier and more important.
Yeah.
I'm weightier and more important.
The whole...
Yeah.
A fat...
Yes, you're allowed to make that about yourself.
And a narcissism joke.
Guys, watch this.
Anyway.
Oh wow. So Fallout 4, I feel like one of the things that held it back by a lot was
It's
the
depiction of this fictionalized America's past.
the settlement building. I didn't like the settlement building. It took way too much time to do way too little. And it was like you're playing The Sims.
And the thing is, like, there should have been a way to automate it to some degree if you didn't feel like fucking with it. Especially considering there was, like, so much, well, not plot relevance, but, like, that's where a lot of the effort went into, was settlement building. And it didn't feel good. It sucked.
It didn't.
It felt really tedious, especially considering, like, every time I went back to my settlement, I would have to reassign all of the people to their stations because they would just fucking break all the time because it's Bethesda.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And, like, it sucked and it felt bad, and, like, it's really shitty because, like, some of the best gear is if you do that shit. Like, do you want to be able to call in mortar strikes from your bases? Why, yes, I would like to do that. Would you like to create robots? Yes, I would like to do that.
Me too.
Well, you gotta do the settlement building. Get used to it, fucker.
You know, I've owned Fallout 4 for like 2 years and I've never played it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I've owned Far Cry 5 for like a year and a half. And I only play it with my best friend.
Wow, who's that? Are they around? Probably spend more time with that person.
You right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, best buddy. I love you.
Is Mike okay? I feel like Mike's not okay.
I'm not okay.
Are any of us really okay?
I think getting drunk put me in the same headspace I was a couple months back, and I'm not doing okay right now.
Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't have gotten drunk and spun around like that.
I mean, you right, but look at my bomb-ass hat.
What are you right now?
Are you putting a lamp on your head?
I'm wearing a lampshade on my head.
That's what that is.
I thought people only did that in cartoons.
So,
Brian, don't you know I am a cartoon?
Brian, we've got probably about 10 or 15 minutes left to discuss something. What else is on the agenda?
Fucking, like, how strong is Spider-Man, though? Let me explain. I started asking my coworkers.
Brian, I don't care.
I started asking my coworkers, and then they got in on the joke, and so I'm, like, on a break with one of my coworkers, and there's no customers around. And he'll just be like, he's, like, kneeling down, he's like, Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while. It's kind of a serious question, actually. And I'm like, oh, man, what? It's like, yeah, feel free to not answer. It's kind of personal. I'm like, oh, shit. It's like, Brian...
How strong is Spider-Man?
How strong is Spider-Man? I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
That's the new I lost the game.
Oh god.
It's like you could just go up to somebody and just act so somber, and they're like, "What's wrong, Boo?" And you can just be like,
"No,
don't call me Boo."
I've been thinking, and we need to talk. I've been thinking, and we need to talk. And I have a very important question for you.
We must converse.
You get down on one knee. You act like you're pulling a box out of your pocket. And you say, how strong is Spider-Man?
Did you guys hear that thing? Like, you know how kids have that thing where it's like, here's your, like, Spider-Man name, your first name plus this, right?
Moon.
Yeah, just like that, with Moon being, like, your wolf name, and it's just, oh, great, I'm Moon. But I figured this out, Noah, and this is really exciting. I can figure out what your gay name would be.
Yeah, it's my actual...
No, see, it's
my first name and your last name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Anyway.
Do you want to talk about Sonic? About the Sonic?
Yeah. So the Sonic trailer dropped, and everybody I really liked it. Right. I even did a video about like how it's actually good. But then apparently there was so many complaints about it that they're getting the animation team to work like double, triple hour shifts to try to fix it. And I don't know if you remember back in 2009 when they did that with Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, but I mean, it works. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is a cinematic masterpiece that we all try to strive for every single day.
It's my favorite piece of Transformers media that has ever come into existence.
I mean,
That's a weird way of saying Bumblebee movie.
It's almost as good as Transformers Kiss Players. Almost as good as Kiss Players. Now there's
Ryan,
4 of us.
I hate that you reminded
Guys,
Ryan,
I just want to remind everyone that there is a dating sim where you can date Projared.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
You wanted to talk more about it. You want to talk more about it now the kid's gone.
Yeah, there is a dating sim that is based around classic normal boots. Everyone from fucking JonTron to fucking Brutal Moose. It's called Agaho Academy or some shit like that.
Oh god.
Yeah, some fan made it, and it's up on the internet. You can date JonTron, Projared, Peanut Butter Gamer. It's before Gerard,
Yeah.
the completionist, but it's there. My glasses are
who's that
foggy.
one guy who's actually good?
Brutal Moose,
Brutal Moose. Actually good.
Yeah.
Also in that game, if you try to date him as one of the girl characters, he'll like laugh along for a while, and then he'll be like, "You know, I'm gay, right?"
Yeah, because it's canon. It's real life that he's gay, and he is a wonderful person, and I would high five the shit out of him.
So what you're saying is I have a chance.
Yes.
Yes.
But that chance is also predetermined by how much I'm competing with you.
Let's just talk about.
So you're going to win, Alex.
It doesn't have to be.
Guys.
Yeah, like if we're your competition.
Noah.
Good job.
Noah.
Let's just use this opportunity to talk about Projared for the rest of the podcast. If we want to know Brian's opinion on Sonic, we just watch his review on the channel.
Yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on that video, as well as every other video on the Tidepool Orchestra. Just make sure
if they subscribe on every video, won't they be unsubscribing every other video?
So we got to make sure it's an odd number of videos.
I looked into it. We have an even number of videos right now, and it's going to be an odd number when this goes up.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Oh, I hate
Where the
you.
fuck is Ganos?
Oh, he left. He said, fuck you. Apparently, he actually likes Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and I hit him.
So do I.
It sucks.
Wow.
That's the worst Transformer thing.
It's not good.
Guys, I don't feel good.
Golly, gosh. Gosh darn golly.
I know. Projared's activities kind of sicken me, too.
Yeah, no, it's like, honestly, the worst part is seeing his...
I didn't see it.
Is that really the worst part?
I saw
For
an
me
image.
Personally, yes.
I saw an image that was scribbled over. They scribbled over it with Photoshop.
So it turns out, Projared, right? Projared and Ross, they have a lot of differences right now, and they're probably squabbling quite a bit. But the one thing they can agree on, right? The one thing they can agree on is the value that you get from Dollar Shave Club.
Shave Club, yes.
Do you get value? I use Dollar Shave Club.
I do too, obviously. Not on my face, though.
If you look down in the description for the video, you can see that we were actually not sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. They would not take my application.
If you use the promotion code, not accepted.
If you
use the Dollar Shave Club at full price.
But someone will appreciate your meta joke.
Use the promotion code. The world is yours, oysters.
Dude, honestly,
That is
watch
way
Dollar
too
Shave
long.
Club be our first fucking sponsor. Like, for real.
DollarShaveClub.com/TPO. That would be our good name.
It's a 404. It's not gonna load.
Projared and Ross have a lot of differences that they need to figure out if Projared is to ever get an online presence ever again. But I think the one thing they can both agree on is the delicious taste and values you get when you go to Chili's and get their 4 for $20 combo.
You know what I use when I shop online? Honey! It's a browser extension that automatically searches the internet for all of the coupons that possibly exist.
It's amazing how many sponsors we don't have, in fact. Almost as amazing as the book I just heard on Audible. Have you heard of audible.com? Hashtag non-spons.
Hey cat, take this empty bottle of liquor that I drank.
Guys,
Michael!
Where Cat was.
She's right there. Come say hi, Cat.
I look like shit. No.
Come say, Bab, come here.
Cat, you look better than Mike.
That's true. He's right.
Hi, Cat.
hi, Cat.
Hi.
Look at the pizza. There's pizzas here?
Almost.
Shit. Okay.
Did you know if you can use this browser extension, you can get coupon codes for your next pizza at Pizza... Alex is just gonna play a video game now.
Who did we use?
All right.
Except it didn't open.
Last words. Last words, everyone.
Oh, final words.
That.
DoorDash.
Also, DoorDash doesn't sponsor us, but please do, because we're waiting on pizza.
Final words, Mike. Final words. Spider-Man.
Like, comment, subscribe. Please support my alcoholism, and if not, please support my Alcoholics Anonymous.
That last one's
Either
probably
way,
more
subscribe.
accurate. Oh, we have a Patreon now. If you, that one's real.
Wait, shit, for real?
That one's real. I'm
Yeah.
squatting on a Patreon account because they were doing this whole thing and changing their. But I mean, there is a Patreon account. I will link it in the down there.
Does that mean if we put money into the channel, we can actually use it on our taxes now?
I'm disappointed.
Since it's an income? I'm sorry I'm a disappointment. Why don't you just divorce me?
You're not married yet.
That's exactly what she said.
That is.
That's not even a joke. That is legitimately what came out of her mouth just now.
Alex.
Huh?
Final word. Final word.
This is a mess.
That's 4 words, you ass.
Brian. Final words.
Spaghetti.
Same thing.
Big sip.
Can you call me pink lasagna?
Nice Steven Universe joke, you nerd.
Thanks, buddy. I can't wait for season 6.
Oh man.
Didn't it end? Wasn't that the finale?
No, they got cleared for a season 6 before season 5 ever even ended, even though season 5 was supposed to be the end, so everything from here on out is just going to be completely phoned in and horrible.
This is a lot of final words.
And they have a movie to come out. Hey, I'm gonna play the outro.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. I love you.
Bye.
Thank you for
I love
listening
you,
to the
oysters.
calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra.